Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Savage on Block Marathon Madness. Let's begin. So, we got another spectacular episode. For today, we're going to talk about Season 8, Episode 30, Wicked Wednesday, because today is Wednesday night. And then Season 3, Episode 22, Hannah, Get Away from S.E., Abby, My Hippo, Lizzo, Halsey, Taylor, and Lisa. Which I'll explain who all those people are in one moment. Alright, momentarily later on. But first, let's talk about Season 8, Episode 30, Wicked Wednesday. So he starts out, gets breakfast, gets on Hartman bus. Then he gets to Hartman. Today is the English day. So he goes to English with Miss B. That's what I'm gonna call her. I forgot her name, which is crazy. Miss B. She's the English teacher. So to start off with bell work, all teachers love bell work. God. But anyway, she starts out with that, and then they do like a activity and a lesson, and then they have their break, their 20-minute break, 15 to 20-minute break. Man. And then bear with me, I'm still dealing with allergies while filming this here. And then he goes to after break they do another like assignment activity and then they continue reading their book that they're working on. And then they go to and then that's it. Then he goes on he gets to the high school study hall and then um he goes to lunch with his Brotherhood members. It's Wednesday, it's hamburger day with fries and ketchup or blood. No, that's what he called it today. Because it's Wicked Wednesday, okay? So the Brotherhood members are a little bit crazy. They're doing their drama as a freak show, like always. And it's just wicked. They're being wicked. Hunter's been a little bit wicked too and sassy. And savage like he always is. He's a wicked savage today. So but they eat their drama. Hunter leaves the drama. He sits down to his spot and as finishes eating. They can have their own craziness. His Wicked Wednesday, whatever. Then he goes to um, science with Mr. Mindock and Mr. Miller. The student he already did their lesson. Um, and then they do their activity. And then they go to Algebra 2, which I think they're just doing. Some days are just chill days. I think this one was just chill, so we didn't really film that. Um, we filmed a little bit, but yeah. And at least we're just chill because they didn't have no Algebra 2 assignments, so he just plays some games on his phone, TikTok. And then he goes to U.S. history. And it's chaotic and it's crazy, it's wicked because the teacher. And I know I wasn't going to reveal it until later where it made more sense. But I know you guys have been waiting, and I'm so excited to tell you that the U.S. history and every great teacher that comes full circle is Mr. Wild Wicked Winwich. Oh my gosh. So, yes, he's back from 8th grade. He's back from the hiatus. Um, and he is the U.S. history teacher, which was a full circle moment in Satchel Block because he never thought that he would have him as a teacher again or see him again or whatnot. Hunter. So it's a full circle moment, and we thought that was so cool to do. So it's been revealed the secret teacher is Wicked Winwich on a Wicked Wednesday, and he is being wicked as usual. So pounding on his board, which I can't wait to tell you about, and just doing a wild lesson. Let me tell you. But I was so excited. I was being so trying not to reveal it, but I know I can't keep it hidden from you too much longer. But Wicked Wild Village is the U.S. history. So it's chaotic civics 2.0, which is U.S. history. So we're back. He is back in business and better and crazier than ever, and you'll see why. But anyway, and we'll see why in the future. But the bell rings at 3:30, and he gets the Wicked Wednesday is done. Peace out, and Hunter goes home, and Sway's did rest of the day away, and that's it. So now we're gonna go backwards again. And that's what we'd like to do on Marathon Madness. And so we're doing season 3, episode 22. This is 8th grade. Hannah, get away from Essie, Abby, my Hippo, Lizzo, Halsey, Taylor, and Lisa. So I have to give some lore and some background. One, Hannah is a girl in 8th grade. Duh. But that came in late into the year, and she's Hunter and Hannah kind of have beef. They kind of have beef, and it's back and forth, and it's on and off. It's just there's just something about her that with her personality and with her ego that drives Hunter crazy. And there's something about her that drives Hunter crazy. They have a beef. She works with Jennifer and Kayla and Erica during resource, and it drives Hunter crazy. And so there's that, which we'll get into later. And I have to give some lore about who these people are. So first is S.C. Hilton. I don't know if you can see it. Hinton. S.C. Hinton. And she is the author of some books that they are reading in 8th grade and some books that they read in Hey Hunter with Miss Warnock. Um, um, and 7th grade as well with Hey Hunter, and there's some books in 8th grade as well. So she's a famous author. This is true, and these are real books that they read and said on Hey Hunter and Sat John blog, and they did a research project about her. And this is a picture that he saw and saved on his iPad this year in 8th grade. And some Hunter has some obsession with these people. So because of her weight, which is not good, but Hunter just kind of like has humor about certain, but but Hunter for some reason found Essie Hinton funny, and has a on his iPad of her, and it's kind of a funny joke about Hey Hunter and Sajan Block that continues on, just like the sheep animals, the pronghorn animals that we talked about, that Hunter's obsessed with, that we talked about in the Miss Sheep Help Me episode, and that was in Hey Hunter, and that continued on Sajan Block, that type of stuff. So this is something that started in Hey Hunter, which is the other show that I'm in, and continued on in Sajan Bach in 8th grade. I think maybe even in 11th grade, but more so in 8th grade. So that's the first person. The second person is Abby, or Abby Miller from the show Dance Moms, which was a great show, everybody. She's the crazy dance teacher, the dance leader of the ALDC. Okay, and this is one of my favorite. This was one of my personal favorite and my character's favorite show was Dance Moms. It still is a favorite show. I still love Abby Miller. She's a savage. She's sassy. She is a boss. And just like Hunter, I think she gave Hunter inspiration to be um, a boss, to be a savage, to be the leader of Brotherhood. And the show Dance Mom, she has a pyramid. And the funny thing is, we came up with the pyramid idea. Personally, I came up with the pyramid idea for Hunter to do with his bird. I wanted my character to act just like Abby, how crazy she is, and how bossy she was. I wanted my character Hunter to act just like, kind of like her as inspiration. And the funny thing is, in 2019, when we started the Hedgehog Block, which is crazy, Dance Moms had a reboot to it of season 8 because she dealt with some stuff and she had a pot. There was a hiatus for like a year or so, 2 years. Dance Moms, they bought it back in June of 2019, a couple months before when we were planning Savage on Block. So, and in the show, all throughout Dance Moms, and even the season 8, she had a pyramid. So I personally came up with the idea for my character to do a pyramid, to do the Brotherhood pyramid. So my pyramid, that's how I got the pyramid from Abby. And my personal character, Hunter, in the show, the leader of the Brotherhood, all of this, blah, 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 da, 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 right? It does the pyramid because of her and my pure personally and my character love Abby Miller, so she has a picture. He has a picture as well. And this was just Sal Jumpa. And then also my personal favorite artist, still to this day, and Hunter's favorite artist. And that's why he does this, like, shake his booty and twerking and dancing. And the rituals in eighth grade and at home and in 11th grade and so forth and so on. And it's because of Lizzo, because she does her little dances and she's a top artist. She's a queen, a princess of hip hop, and Queen Bee, Beyonce is of course the queen of hip hop, but she's the princess of hip hop. Um, and he is a fan. Personally, and my character is a fan of Lizzo. That's one of my favorite artists, and Hunter's favorite artist, and that's why he was doing his dancing at home. He would dance to her songs. So this was a person that he had, and then there's another artist who's not well known. Her name is Halsey. He likes her music too. Um, Personally, and my character, and she's like an emo. She's like a lock chick. So that's another person that is a favorite of his. And of course, I forgot the Hippo, which we talked about last week. Hippo to the Freak Show Rescue, which Hunter has a picture of a hippo, a hippo pal on his iPad as well. He just has some weird stuff. But anyway, I do too. And then Taylor, the queen of pop music, Taylor Swift. But she's still a queen, and she is, of course, my personal fan. I'm a personal fan, a Swiftie for many years, and I've said this before. Hunter, my character, is a big fan of Taylor as well. We are both Swifties. I am personally a Swiftie. We love her music. She's a queen, and we loved her. Um, and Sarah Block too. So she was a part of his iPad pals, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And then the next one, their favorite. So my favorite shows are SpongeBob. I'm sorry, Disney. Um, don't fire me. SpongeBob on um, SpongeBob. I really liked Sam and Cat. Sorry. I like Victorious. I Clark. Those were some of my favorite shows. But I also really love Dance Moms, like I said, and I like 1,000 Pound Sisters, which is something that Hunter likes instead of John Pot. Um, there's a show called 1,000 Pound Best Friends, which is hilarious. Uh, um, that he likes. Another show that he liked in 2018 and is a popular show is called 600 Pound Life. So, and one of the characters that he loved, and he thought that her episode was, her, like, video, the episode of her was funny, and there's clips on YouTube on Sajam Bot, during Sajam Bot, that my character would watch during work. We started to even laugh at it, just like the sheep video. But, her name is Lisa, and she is in her bed, and she's sassy. I think what Hunter likes about her, and what I personally like about this episode, this woman, and rest in peace, her, God bless her soul. But anyway, um, but she had a certain personality, just like Hunter has a personality. And she's funny, and yeah, for some reason, Hunter liked her. So these are some, like, Essie and Abby and Hippo and Lizzo and Halsey and Taylor and Lisa are some of the some people that he for some reason thinks are funny, that he's a fan of, and are on his iPad. Which I deleted, of course, after the episode. But I just wanted to give some background about who these people were, if you didn't know. But now let's get into the actual episode. So it starts out normal, gets breakfast at Breakfast Club. He does Breakfast Club, he eats breakfast, he hangs out with Erica, he hangs out with his pals of the Breakfast Club, aside of the Savage Club or Brotherhood 2.0, before all the major craziness about with Brandon and all that ruined the Brotherhood 2.0. But it was before then, where when it was going chill, it was going great. So they have fun, and then he goes to um, first period, which is language arts, and it's normal, the same old, same old. Second period, Miss Warnock is the same old, same old. Third period, pre-algebra is stressful, Miss Cornell, but it's the same old, same old. But he gets through it. Then he goes to lunch with his warhead members, and it's just chill. They have their lunch. It's Thursday, so I think it's Wednesday. No, yeah, it's Wednesday. And there's a hamburger day and fries, and they just eat their stuff and they have fun, they chit chat. But it's no drama today with the Brotherhood, so that's chill. And then he goes to study hall, and then he goes to science with Miss Fairchild, does their bell work, and same old choir, same old geography with wild language. It's the same old. And resource. Here we go. This is where the main drama is. So, of course, he works always with Erica to do his free algebra. And Kayla and Jennifer and Hannah. So, and this is where the beef really is with Hannah, is because she just takes too long with Erica to try. When Erica's supposed to be helping Hunter, but she's helping Hunter, Jennifer, Kayla, Hannah. It's frustrating. Used to be Jennifer and Kayla, which was stressful enough, hard enough, and then you bring another person into it. That's kind of crazy for Hunter. He gets overstressed, he gets overwhelmed, he gets overstimulated. We all been there, done that with group projects or any group or any group settings is crazy, especially if you have ADHD like me. I have ADHD and other crazy things. But anyway, but anyway, which it just gets overwhelming. But anyway, um, but it's overwhelming. But even more overwhelming with a personality and ego like Hannah and the stress. She just is so slow, more slow, and he needs to get his own plans right there. That's always a stressful mess. And I think luckily Wednesday's usually social group, which is stressful too. But luckily they canceled it or something. But anyway, um, I'm guessing because I don't think I left this episode. But anyway, for it, which would be even more stressful. But I don't think it was that. But so and we couldn't do the scene with Hannah in it. But so he has these his pals and his fan, I mean his people that he loves, like his Hippo and all this stuff on his iPhone. And you know what? And Hunter starts getting frustrated and starts getting too overwhelmed and says to Hannah, "Leave us alone. Let me get this project done. You need to go. You need to get away from me and get out of my life and get away from um, get away from these." He gets his iPad out and shows these people, "Get away from me. Get away from her, get away from all of us. Let's get this play Azure done, Erica. Let's go." He shows the people, "Get away from us. You're not welcome in our fun group, I mean, in our fan club for these people. So get away." She doesn't get away. Erica says, "Stop, Hunter." But, oh my god. But they get, and Miss Warnock has to talk to him, and has to apologize to Hannah. And he kind of does, but he don't mean it. But that's where the main thing is. But is with resource. But eventually they get it done. Like they always do. The assignment, he turns it in. It gets done. The bell rings at 3:30. He's still annoyed with Hannah, and he still wants him to get away from us. Get away from my Hippo. Get away from my people. But anyway, he moved on from that. The bell rings and he heads out the door and he just goes home and slays the day away. And that's it. And that's it for tonight's Marathon Madness. See you Thursday night for another episode of Sad Jump Up Marathon Madness. And may God bless and protect you all, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.